Well, Neil, looks like you came out victorious against this, undefeated welterweight prospect. So I guess what are the emotions now after, a comeback win like that?
Man, it feels great. I mean, not simply just go out there, get the job done, get the finish as well. It feels great. I mean, I feel like with where I was at in my career, where things were going last year, open up this year with a statement like that, I feel like this is exactly what it needs to do.
And obviously you faced the who's who at the welterweight division, but your preparation is the ability to your game plan is kind of what you're known for. But like, did that fight play out as you expected? Because obviously Mike looked obviously really like the package in those first 2 rounds before you pulled it out.
Yeah, I mean, watching film, we definitely expect him to blitz for it a lot more and be a lot more aggressive in his strikes and that kind of thing. Forcing the takedowns, looking for submissions, but he definitely played it very smart and early rounds, being very patient on the outside, kind of forcing me to find him in the octagon. This is kind of countered me from the outside, so to speak. So that was anticipated wrong, but being down 2 rounds, going to the third, the coach was like, hey, don't crush the win, you should get it done. So I just went for it.
How much of your game plan did you have to alter in there then, given what you were seeing in there that you weren't expecting?
A lot. I mean, especially with him being a real good submission guy. I mean, he won like 6, 7 fights with the guillotine. So put my neck or head in a compromised position, going for a takedown on him was definitely something they didn't want to do. But when you're down 2 rounds, you kind of have to take a chance to go for it. And this third round played out how we thought the early rounds would go. If I went for a takedown, I would jump for a guillotine right away. And as soon as he did it, I have to capitalize his position, kind of advance, and I let him stick his legs around my waist to finish the choke kind of thing, and was able to do just that.
Given what you said, like, where you're at in your career, the pressure that you put on yourself, and to get this victory against Mike in Toronto, where does this win rank in terms of your career? Obviously, you fight beating bigger names than Mike, but just at this moment in time, where does this rank?
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, at the end of the day, like, yeah, I beat the who's who of MMA thus far, but the sports of MMA is very unforgiving. It's more so like, what have you done for me lately? So yeah, sure, I beat the Carlos Collins, I beat the Johnny Hendricks, I beat the Robert Lawless of the sport, but the sport of MMA has a very short memory. It's more so like, we've done it as of late. So to really get a finish of a young, up-and-coming guy in the UFC that's undefeated in UFC fights tonight, I feel like it was a great statement. I feel like they're still able to hang with the best of them, the young guys, the old guys, whoever. So I feel like went out there and did exactly what he needs to do.
Well, those 3 names you mentioned, those are, they fought, 10, 11 years ago, and you're still fighting these guys who probably watched those fights when they were coming up. So do you think you get the credit that you deserve in the grand landscape and the mirror? That's something you just don't even care about.
Honestly, I definitely call myself a time into sitting there thinking, I need more recognition, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, when my career is said and done, the recognition may come then. But as of now, I'm just like, all right, just keep looking forward to the next one. Like, tonight was a great win, it was a great victory. I'm not completely satisfied with what I accomplished just yet. Still have some more hunger in me, still have some more intent to go out there and continue to accomplish more. So definitely not content with tonight's victory. I know I have a lot more that I'm capable of, a lot more I'm able to show. So on Monday, right back to Jordan, we're continuing to move forward.
I think I don't know the answer to this. How do you want the rest of your 2024 to look like?
Oh, as easy as possible. And we were literally walking into this room and trying to lay out the fights that are coming out of the welterweight division. I mean, the sooner I get in there, the better. I mean, I feel like I'm in a great space right now as far as balancing personal life, professional life, and that kind of thing. Right now, I feel like I'm in a great place to continue moving forward and making this a year to really make a run.
What are some of the fights and names that you think would make sense in the next couple of fights?
So right now, a lot of the guys in the welterweight division are tied up. I mean, you have a huge welterweight card taking place like Atlantic City next month. You have MVP versus Holland coming up next month or in March. You have Drew Burns against
Jack Delamello.
Yeah. So you have all these fights that are coming up, so you kind of have to sit back and watch how some of these fights play out, so to speak, and see what's available. But at the end of the day, I mean, I've been a guy to take back the shirt goes out of series, and right now that I have my life in order, I'm definitely in the gym, just making sure I'm prioritizing different skill sets. Like tonight was definitely an opportunity for me to gather some data as far as like where I need to work on, where I need to improve, and tonight we're doing just that.
Is it difficult for Neil Magny to sit back and relax watching fights?
Oh, 100%. Like, this is the most difficult thing ever, especially as some coffee. I mean, I just love it, man. I love this sport. Like, there'll be a day where I can learn how to compete in this sport, so as I'm young and healthy, I want to get as much as possible.
Neil, how different was this camp compared to the camp for Ian Gary? I know it was a short notice fight, but you had spoke about how you had a lot of things to deal with outside the cage. How much better were things going into this fight?
Oh man, it was great. I mean, the way that things came together where I was able to actually prioritize my time in the gym and focus my time in the gym and actually be here to train. And we go to Team Gary fight, and even the fights prior to that, I'm sitting there trying to figure things out, like where I would get to the gym, I'll be there trying to train, and meanwhile I'm thinking of the 1,000 other things I have to do outside of the gym. So though I was physically in the gym, mentally I just wasn't present the last couple fights. So there's so much going on in my life that I couldn't really focus like I needed to in the gym. But I feel like I'm finding a good spot where things are starting to settle, and I continue moving forward, keep climbing.
So babysitters quitting on you on the way to the gym. You mentioned that last time.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally just life the way it goes. I mean, I'm very fortunate to have the group of people around me that I do. I mean, nothing like rocking your baby to sleep before wrestling practice and getting it done. I mean, like literally when I said all hands were in deck in preparation fight, it was literally just that. I mean, getting my kids to cooperate to go to bed at a decent time so we can all rest and wake up, get ready for school, and be out the door for training on time. It was literally an all hands on deck type thing. We're trying to balance single dad life and professional life and everything else. It was, yeah, it was amazing. I'm happy to see it. It's finally coming together and it's going well, and look forward to keep moving forward.
And with that win, you've climbed up again on the all-time wins list for the UFC. You know, it's interesting, like remembering how long ago you've been in the promotion. Like, is that something you kind of reflect on? I know you've never like fought for a title, but that's gonna feel good in your career, being with some of the other names that are up there for the all-time wins.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even with this week talking to my colorblind, she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do UFC for it." And I was like sitting there doing the math, like, "Oh yeah, I've been fighting UFC banner since 2012 now." I mean, literally a third of my life has been spent under the UFC banner. When I think back on it, I mean. It's a huge privilege, a huge honor, and I'm very grateful to do it. I mean, especially being a place where physically and mentally I feel like I'm still out there, so to speak. So it's being a number of fights that I've been to, being able to travel all the fight guys that I fought and still be present, not just physically, but like mentally as well. Like still being able to like have consensus and everything else like that. Like, man, that's a lot. So definitely fortunate for appreciate that.
I know it's like close to like 1 a.m. here in Toronto. What are your plans? Like, I'm sure you're going to enjoy the victory a little bit here, whether it's here or back in Colorado.
Oh, we're about to celebrate. My son turns 4 years old tomorrow. I'm flying home to celebrate right now. I mean, literally get off the plane and racing home to go pick him up. Celebrate his birthday. Last year I was in Brazil on his birthday. Got to miss it. This year, Daddy's coming home. We're about to celebrate.
What time's your flight tomorrow?
I was thinking about 6 a.m. So literally.
Wow, so you're just leaving here and going right to
I literally packed my bags before coming to the arena tonight. I'm literally now on a mission this week. I knew I was going to come here and fight and get home to my son as soon as possible.
Trying to win that Father of the Year award or what?
And I'm going for it. That's the most important title in the world right now. So the fact that I was able to go out and get the job done tonight and go home and be super dad, can't wait for it.
You know, can I get one? This is unrelated to your fight, but you might be in a unique situation that you would probably have a better answer than most. There's been this debate over what makes a UFC Hall of Famer, and it's kind of really come down to like Dana Cormier doesn't think that Jim Miller is necessarily a Hall of Famer. He never won the title, but he has the most wins. You're in a lot of these record books, but you never achieved the title. So I'm curious, like, what do you think makes it?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that if I sit back long enough and argue about it, like who's legacy, who's this, who's that, sure, like there's some guys that are going to discredit certain things, like, oh, you never won a championship, or this happened. I mean, at this point, I still haven't won a championship yet, can be said. But like, when guys like Jim Miller were saying this, maybe his last fight, and some guys arguing that he may not deserve a chance in the Hall of Fame. I mean, if he gets it, great. If not, great. This is my life. I'm just fortunate for all the things that this sport has allowed me to do. I mean, the number of lives that I've been able to affect and touch over the last 12 years through the sport of mixed martial arts, that's something no one else can ever take away from me. So whether I get recognition for the work I put into being the Hall of Fame, great. But if not, I know the lives and people this sport allowed me to touch, and that I'm forever grateful for. So if I get the Hall of Fame jacket, woohoo! If not, I'm fortunate to be able to help you make this possible on my journey. Cool. Awesome, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yeah.